Alright, today I'm going to teach you about the rules of capitalization. Alright, today I'm going to teach you about the rules of capitalization. You know what capitalization is, right?
Capitalize?
Yeah, how to capitalize different letters. Do you remember what we worked on last time we were together?
We worked on my story and we read the book, The Perfect Touch.
Wow, you have a good memory. That's exactly right. And what did we do to your story?
We added and the stinky shoes.
And what did we say the stinky shoes were? We were
The
working
dog's
on
poop.
Right. What did we add though? They were, if you say stinky or some of the other things we had, loudly, we said fluffy. What are those? Do you remember?
We also said loud, crazy, weird, stupid.
We did say that. Do you remember what those are? We worked on
No.
adding details. Remember? Adding details to our story to make it more vivid so we can convince the reader to be on your side. The reader's your mom, remember?
The reader's my mom.
Exactly.
I really want another cat.
So today we want to make your letter even better. And to do that, we're going to work on fixing your capitalization errors.
Really?
Yes. So this is called editing.
Will it make it a book?
You could make it a book if you want. In this instance, it's a letter. But you could turn it into a book if you'd like. You could make it into a story.
My friend Elena, she was reading how to draw Bad Kitty. And the first page said, first, see if it's a book. And it was. Then it said, first. And then it said, first, smell the book. Does it smell like a book? She's like, yes, it smells like a book. And then he says, does it smell like a book? Because it is a book.
Have you ever edited before in any of your classes?
No.
No? Do you know what editing is?
Like, I want this not to be plain. I just add drawings.
Sort of. Editing is more like you change things in your writing to make you sound more intelligent. So you would change, like, we would work on capitalization.
Oh, like
or
that. Oh,
if you missed a comma somewhere or a period somewhere, that's how you would edit. And it's important to revise and edit everything you write before you submit it for a grade. Or before we submit the letter to your mom. Okay?
Oh, yeah. I got a pencil right here.
You want to make sure you edit things so the reader can clearly understand what you're trying to get across. So, we're going to begin by listening to this story called No David.
And I love it.
You've heard of it before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even the author's name is David.
I know, isn't that cool?
It's an award-winning.
It's probably about himself then, don't you think? Alright, let's listen carefully.
No David by David Shannon. David's mom always said, "No, David." No, David. No, David, no.
I'm going to stop here for a second. Let's look at the words in this sentence. No, David, no. Do you see the first N?
Yeah. It's capitalized.
It is capitalized.
And David is too because that's a noun.
Right. So the first letter of every sentence
Is
supposed to be capitalized.
Yeah.
Right. And all proper nouns, do you know what a proper noun is?
A name, place, or something.
Right. It's a particular person, place, or thing.
Like
so,
the bad kitty who just ran away.
well, the bad kitty, would that be capitalized?
Kitty wouldn't.
Kitty wouldn't.
Bad wouldn't.
Bad wouldn't. If you said, what's your cat's name?
Frenchie.
Freddie? If you said Freddie was bad, the F in Freddie would be capitalized because it's a particular cat. If you just said the cat, it could be any cat. Or kitty, it could be any kitty. So kitty wouldn't be capitalized.
Or that book. Or that book.
Do you see the N here, the second? No, David, no?
Yeah.
This N is not capitalized because it's not the beginning of a sentence and it's not a proper noun.
Right.
Correct. Okay, let's listen on. letter of a sentence, then it will be capitalized. So if any of these words were the first letter, or were the first word of a sentence, the first letter would be capitalized.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Okay. Go ahead and pick one. Let's read it to me. What'd you pick?
Applebee's.
Applebee's.
The A must be capitalized.
Why?
Because it's at the beginning of the sentence and it's the name of something.
Well, remember,
Naming
these aren't used
something.
in sentence. Right. So what is it? It is called a,
Capitalization.
right? Let's look at our rule here, our rule sheet. Do you remember? It is a proper,
Now,
because it's a particular what?
place.
Right. If it just said the restaurant, then the restaurant wouldn't be capitalized because it's not a particular restaurant.
Yeah.
But because it said Applebee's, you're right. We do
I
capitalize.
don't like that place.
You don't like Applebee's?
Applebee's.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
I see you trying to hide a card.
Okay, what'd you pick now?
Bark.
Would the B be capitalized in bark?
No.
Right. Why?
Because it's not a name, not a proper noun.
Right. Great job.
United States. States would be capitalized and United would be capitalized because they're naming the place we live in.
Right. It's a particular place. It's not just saying we're going to be at this place. We are going here. It's a particular place. Good.
Tim will be capitalized.
Right. Why would the T in Tim be capitalized?
It's naming somebody named Tim.
Yep. Particular person. So that's a proper noun.
I think I don't need this.
You don't need it.
I don't need it.
I don't think so either.
I will be capitalized.
Right.
Letter I.
Do you know why?
Because it's me.
Right. And anytime I is by itself, we always capitalize.
Cash would not be capitalized. Just naming a cat.
Right.
It's right there.
You're doing a really good job flying through this.
Wow. Jump would not be capitalized because it's not a place, a thing, or name.
Right. It's not a particular place, person, or thing.
There's a story called Jump.
Now, if jump was the first word of a sentence, would you capitalize
it would be
the J?
capitalized.
Right. Good job. We have a few more left.
It was done.
Almost.
Dead. No.
Why?
No. No.
Why not?
Because it's not naming someone or place or thing.
Right. It's not particular.
Dead.
But if it was at the beginning of the sentence, would you? If it was the first word of the sentence, what letter would you capitalize? Two left.
We're gonna look at the next one. Would not be capitalized, not thing, person, or place.
Right. Dog would not be capitalized. And
I'm
what's our
guessing,
last one?
I really hope it's Walmart. Is it? It's Walmart!
Walmart. Would Walmart be capitalized?
Yes, it's a place called Walmart. It's a wall with a mart.
It is a wall with a mart. And it's a particular place. If you just said grocery store, would grocery store be capitalized? No, because it's not a particular place. But Walmart is because
Timmy's
it's
grocery
a particular.
store.
Timmy's grocery store. Timmy would be capitalized, but grocery store.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, we have a couple sentences I'm going to give you now.
Read it.
I'm going to have you take this pencil, and what you're going to do is you're going to edit these sentences by changing any letters that you think should be capitalized. So all you have to do is cross them out and then change it to a capital letter if you think it should be capitalized.
Or can I do the underlining?
You could do that.
Yeah. Good.
Remember, do you remember what our rules are when you capitalize? You can use this if you want.
It is the first letter of the sentence. If it's a proper noun that describes a particular person, place, or thing, it is the letter I used by itself. If so, then yes, capitalize.
All right. So can you read this first sentence?
Yesterday, Mary went with sister.
Yesterday, Mary went swimming with her sister. Good job. And why would you capitalize the Y in yesterday? Content.
Mhm.
You understand that?
Yeah.
So that's another reason why we want to make sure we edit our papers. So now it's your turn to take what we learned about capitalization and these rules here and apply them to your opinion letter for your mom. Okay? So you can use this reminder graphic, do I capitalize, to guide you through improving your letter. So what I want you to do here is your rough draft that we have so far. You've already added some strong details in there and some facts, some strong facts to try to convince the reader. Now what I want you to do is, you can use the 3 lines if you want, like you did before.
Okay.
Any places in here where you think a letter should be capitalized, change it. If there's any places in here where you think you capitalized and you shouldn't have, just cross it out and put the right one, okay?
I see every capital where the thing is.
All right, so do you understand?
Yeah.
You
I
can
think
use
I
this.
capitalized all of it.
Well, that's okay. Don't erase it. Just go ahead and cross it out and change it so we can see where you made those adjustments, okay? So go ahead and fix any capitalization errors.
There's none.
There's none?
None.
Can we look? I think cats are better than dogs because you have to take dogs out to go potty. You capitalize the D in dogs. Do you think that should be capitalized? Why shouldn't it be capitalized?
Just a dog with no name.
Right, it's a dog with no name. So start here. And I want you to do the rest of it by yourself.
No. I didn't mean to put that there.
Don't erase it. Just go ahead and cross it out and then
I
put the
like
right letter
erasing.
above it.
I like erasing.
I want to see what you changed. Did you go through all of it? Don't erase it. Just I want to see what you change. Just cross it out and then make the adjustment there.
Done.
Did you look through the sentences down here too? To go through all of them. The dogs can't jump all the way through.
Stop, Charlie. No,
Let's look clear. We have a couple more sentences. We're almost done now. Remember, I have a present for you. I want you to work hard. Let's look here. We start with because is the beginning of a sentence.
I forgot the I. I'm so.
Here we go. So let's look at the ones you changed. So let's look at it here. You had dogs. Here was your sentence. I think cats are better than dogs because you have to take dogs out to go potty. Why did you change the capital D in dogs to lowercase?
Because dogs named no one.
It's not a particular. You didn't say the name, right?
Like ELE the pug.
What about here, this I? You changed it to a capital I. Why did you do that?
Because it's me.
And because I is it by itself or is it with something else?
It was by itself.
And you remember our rules. Anytime I is by itself, you always...
Have a cat.
Right. What about this B? You said the sentence was because I love them. Why did you capitalize the B here?
It was the first thing of the sentence.
First letter of the sentence. Let's keep focusing. We're almost
And
done.
I'm going to act like Daffy Duck.
Ducks. I have one more question. Let's see here. Dogs bark. Why did you change that to a lowercase b? You had it as a capital.
Because I was saying South guy.
Because
I
why?
was putting it capitalized and I didn't mean to.
Right. That's okay. And that's why we want to make sure we go back and we edit it. Because we make such some mistakes.
Child.
All right, let's keep working on it. We are almost done. You did a great job working and using the capitalization rules. Now, for one last thing,
Paper.
I want you to go ahead and take this rough